You might not have heard this anywhere, and I don't want to increase my voice to say it, so you have to come closer to hear me. So come closer, come closer. Let's talk. Come closer. The university is a place to connect and build connections. Why you'll be going through heartbreak when you are supposed to be reading for your exam, your quiz, or doing your assignment. I repeat, if you are not mentally strong for any relationship, please do not go into one. Hello, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Miracle Obiekwe, and today I'll be dishing out something different. Are you ready for it? Let's get right into the video. So the title of today's video is Fresher's Guide, and this video I'll be talking about 5 tips for freshers. The first tip I have for freshers is know God for yourself. Dear freshers, know God for yourself. I know daddy has told you so many things about God. I know mommy has told you so many things about God. And I know you have gone to so many churches or even just one church, and you have heard so many things about God. But now, I want you to put that aside. I'm not saying you should throw them away. I'm just saying you should put them aside and ask yourself, have I known God for myself? Dear freshers, know God for yourself. And how do you know God for yourself? The first step to knowing God for yourself is reading your Bible. That's the only way you can know God. That's the only way. What your mom knows, she got it from the Bible. What your daddy knows, he got it from the Bible. What your pastors know, they got it from the Bible. So try to read your Bible yourself, and trust me, you will know God for yourself. Another way to know God for yourself is to pray by yourself and for yourself. Now, let me tell you something. I know daddy is praying for you. I know mommy is praying for you. I know big sisters and brothers are praying for you. But let me tell you something. There are doors that only your prayer can open. I am not trying to go religious right now, but I am telling you the truth. There are doors only your prayers can open. And if you cannot pray for yourself, if you cannot pray for the things you want, then I'm sorry, you are going astray as a fresher. Let's go on to the next step, which is your academics. You are in school for your academics. Leave every other thing aside. My immediate elder sister told me this when I was about going into the university. She said, take little of everything and take more of your academics. It will help you. Little of everything and more of your academics. If you take little of everything, take more of your academics. Read your books. Read your books. Under academics, another point I have is take your assessment seriously. In some schools, assessment carries 30 marks and examination carries 70 marks. In some schools, assessment carries 40 marks and examination carries 60 marks. In my school, assessments carry 30 while examination carries 70 marks. That 30 marks, some lecturers might tell you attendance is 5 marks or 10 marks. Your quiz is 10 marks or your assignment is 10 marks. That makes up your 30 marks. Take your assessment seriously, be it your assignment, your assignment or your quiz. Read for your quizzes. Take time, spend time to research for those assignments that they have given you and write them well. Another tip I have under taking your academics seriously is attending lectures. As I said earlier, there are some lecturers that will tell you 5 marks is for your assessment, is for your attendance to lectures, or 10 marks is for your attendance to lectures. Please and please, don't take that 5 marks or 10 marks to joke. Do not take that 5 marks or 10 marks to joke. 5 marks or 10 marks can take you from F to E. It can take you from E to D. It can take you from D to C. It can take you from C to B and from B to A. Don't joke with those marks. They are important. They are important. 1 mark is as important as 10 marks. 10 marks is as important as 100 marks. Do everything right, and that is all I have on taking your academic. Another thing in taking your academics seriously is your GSTs, that's your general studies. It may be English. I don't know what your GSTs are, but in my school we have 4 GSTs for first semester and 3 GSTs for second semester. That's as a fresher. Please and please, I know you've heard some GSTs are just 1 credit load or credit unit, so others are 2 credit loads or 2 credit units. But I'm here to tell you that that's 2 credit units or 2 credit load or 1 credit unit or 1 credit load that they are not taken serious. If you take it serious, it can help you boost your CGPA. I am not joking about it. Imagine getting 4 A's in your first semester GSTs. That's already a big thing for you. Or if you're getting 4 B's, 2 A's, 2 B's, it is a big thing for you. You are way above those who are getting EDF already. So try as much as possible to take your GSTs serious. They are important. Now moving on, another thing I would like to talk about is your dress code as a fresher. As a fresher, there are some courses that have dress code and there are some courses that do not have dress code. In all schools, law students have dress code and their dress code is black and white. Everybody know that. If your department or the course you are studying do not have dress code, then dress properly to school. Has it on dress code, just dress decently and properly and you're cool. Nobody will harass you because you are dressing properly or decently. It's when you are indecently dressed that they begin to harass you, that lecturers begin to tell you to go out of their class, and security men begin to tell you to leave the school and the rest. So dress decently and nobody will harass you. The next tip is relationship. Now, there are two kinds of relationship I want to talk about. I don't even know what to call these 2 types of relationship. But let me start with the friendship part. Those people you call friends, acquaintances, or classmates. I'll start with that. This friend, you see, your friends, I will advise you to choose your friends yourself. Choose your friends yourself. Know people you call friends, know people you call acquaintances, and know people you call classmates. I am not saying that you shouldn't relate with everybody. Relate with everybody, smile with everybody, but I am just saying that not everybody should be your friend. You know why you are in school, and not everybody fits your standard. I said not everybody should be your friend. Know people who are just classmates, know people who are acquaintances, and know people who are your friends. Know people who are your friends, know people who fit into these 3. Then let's go to the other part of relationship. That's the boyfriend and girlfriend kind of relationship. Now, if I am not against anybody being in a relationship in the university, but if you cannot handle being in a relationship, then I think you should not go into any relationship, because I don't know why you'll be going through heartbreak when you are supposed to be reading for your exam, your quiz, or doing your assignment. I repeat, if you are not mentally strong for any relationship, please do not go into one. It will mess you up. And to the last point I have for you, which is the last point I have for you is your social life. This last tip is important too. You cannot tell me that you are a human being and you don't have a social life. It is a lie. It differs from person to person. Social life differs from person to person. We see events organized by the faculty or department, or even yourself in class, or you can just you and your classmates can come together and say, okay, we'll be visiting this park or that park. Now, going for these social events doesn't mean you are not serious. Now, I am making it clear. You going for these social events doesn't mean you are not serious. There are people who party, but their result is a banger. Yes. There are people who party, but their result is a banger. Now, this boils down to, if you know how to double tax, then fine, you can go for party and still read your books. But if you feel this is a distraction, you know what is a distraction to you and you know what is not a distraction to you. If partying will be a distraction, then read your books, don't party. Read your books and don't party. But if it wouldn't be a distraction to you, then you can combine both and have fun. Yes, have fun. The university is a place to connect and build connections. You at these social events, you meet people who you have never met before, and you will connect with them. And it is important that you take both your social life and your academics and God seriously. I mentioned 5 tips. The first tip I mentioned is know God for yourself. The second tip I mentioned is take your academics seriously. The third tip I mentioned is dress code. The fourth tip I mentioned is your relationship with people. The fifth tip I mentioned is social life. That's the 5 tips I have for you in this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and comment. Bye, and I'll see you in my next video.